The Minister of Agriculture, Mohammed Abubakar, says the federal government is working towards bringing down food prices inflation in Nigeria. He also said that the rise in food prices was not peculiar to Nigeria alone, but a global issue caused mainly by climate change and the Russia-Ukraine war. Agriculture and Rural Development Minister made this known while speaking with newsmen at the end of the weekly Federal Executive Council meeting, which was presided over by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at the State House, Abuja. Abubakar stressed the government's commitment towards tackling the current inflation and other challenges of food security in the country.
I'm assuring you again, there will be no food shortage. We are working on bringing down inflation, and one of them, we just got another memo approved about 3 weeks ago on farm gate pricing. Farm gate pricing is a situation where middlemen and even foreigners will go to the point of harvest and buy. We have prevented that because it increases the amount of produce in the market and also reduces the intake of the farmer himself. So we have stopped that.
The council also approved the total sum of 14 billion naira for the construction of a new office for Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) in Lagos with a completion period of 24 months. The Minister of State for Budget and National Planning, Clem Agba, said the construction of the building will save the FIRS about 4 billion naira yearly rent and to also reduce traffic congestion around Lagos State.
I presented a memo to Council for which we obtained approval for the award of contract for the construction of a new Federal Inland Revenue Service office with parking lots at 17B Awolowo Road in Lagos. This contract was awarded in favor of Messrs. ECC Nigeria Limited at a total cost of 14,088,887,805 naira 80 kobo, inclusive of 7.5% VAT, with a completion period of 24 months.
The minister also said his ministry got approval for the award of contracts for the purchase of residential accommodations for officers of Nigerian Customs Service to the sum of 14 billion naira.
This has to do with the welfare of the customs officers. So provision of residential accommodation, like you know, is a major incentive for officers and men towards improving their efficiency and productivity. Some of these officers are currently residing in hotels. Some stay back in the offices. And we think that that is not too good enough. And so the service intends to purchase an estate consisting of 274 housing units, and it's to the sum of 14.405 billion.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Aviation also got approval for the award of contracts for the purchase of medical equipment and furniture for the ongoing construction of a prototype medical center at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport to the sum of 1 billion naira with a delivery period of 6 months.
Actually, a memo for procurement of medical equipment and furniture for the ongoing construction of one of the prototype aviation medical centers at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. In other words, we are building prototypes. We're building, aviation medical centers in all the airports, and this is the first prototype at Abuja, and the contract was approved for the supply of medical equipment and furniture to the tune of 1,684,789 naira 232 kobo, with a delivery period of 6 months.
From the Presidential Villa, Abuja, Folorunso Adegoke, Core TV News.